Hello everybody, this is Pheno, and today we're back with some more Mini Masters. And yeah, we're gonna crank out this wonderful deck today and see if we can continue to push Platinum and just see how far we can theoretically push Platinum. I really do like this deck. It has continued to prove to be reliable. For the longest time, I really wanted a Minion spell deck that could actually hold its own, and I think that this is that deck. It's a legit deck. It's a very solid deck, and I've been having a lot of fun playing it over the past couple weeks. Again, thank you, Worm Fury, for the deck recommendation a while ago. And yeah, I can't wait to see what else we can make happen with it and continue to just push and push and push. For those of you who missed the other day's episode, we finally hit Platinum for the first time ever, which is very cool. Oh, look at that, another Ghosty! Look at that. Hello, good luck and have fun, man. Good luck. Alright, Minion, work your magic. Perfect. Da 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 da. It's probably game. Well played, sir. He was starting to come back a little bit, but Ghosties unite. We gotta stay strong. It's 80 points. Just keep going. So yeah, I think today we're just gonna play the spell deck and see what we can make happen. I had a blast playing the dragon deck earlier this week. That was a lot of fun. I know they need to add a couple more feasible dragons. I feel like they've kind of copped out on the dragon side of things, because whenever they add a dragon now, it's like, dragon pack, you just get 3 normal dragons. Or, we're going to give you walking dragons. There's 2 of them, and they walk. Like, I feel like they need to mix it up a little bit. You have Zhao Long, which is a pretty cool counter as a spell. Like, shutdowner. Counter. Little spell. Shutdowner. Yeah. I'm rhyming now. Alright, let's see. Let's see what we got. Alright, so knowing that we have this guy out here. So we took a bit of damage early on here. But I think it's going to be fine. The Drone Force 1 is going to be able to basically just kind of crawl across the map. Take him down. Looking for the Succubus to get a little bit of love from the buffs. Ooh! That was brutal! Shot him right into the freaking spike! That's game. The Drone Force is an incredibly hard card to deal with. I've struggled dealing with the card quite a bit. There are some pretty straight counters to it. But for the most part, it can usually just kind of fly around uncontested. Fireballs, Shock Rocks, and Millowing's Spell are solid counters for it, along with a Volko that's ramped up enough to shoot a fireball. But Lightning Bolt, but I don't see a lot of people run Lightning Bolt anymore. Beam of Doom is a good one that I see consistently in decks. But for the most part, you don't see a lot of counters at higher ladder that can take down that card. Like, if you just look, like, there's just not a lot here to take down the card. Which is interesting. I see a lot of blood golems in here, actually. This is a pretty solid looking deck. As is that. I find it interesting that as soon as they nerfed Scrat Horde, it became one of the top decks in the game. So that's pretty cool.
Let the fight commence.
Let the fight commence. Alright, so this is going to be a pretty terrifying hand. We have to wait quite a while. We're going to let it build right up as high as we can. Millowing's going to be able to protect us, so I'm not super concerned. But being able to buff it right out the gate against a Ravager, he's not going to be able to, like, actually impact it directly. And then we can bring out the Succubus to protect it. And then rage them both, which turns them both into monsters. That are gonna just plow through our opponent. If I was going up against this, I would be shitting myself right now. Like, this is not, especially as a Ravager, where it's gonna be so hard to counter it. Just beautiful, flawless victory. Well played. Oh, I missed a click. I missed a click. Ah, we're barely moving. Woohoo! We did it. We got a bonus there. So, premium upgrade bonus, that's why. Alright, so now we keep marching. We keep marching forward. If we can continue getting wins, then I would love to be able to break into the top 20 players. I think that would be really, really cool. I don't even know how you do it, to be perfectly honest. I've never made it that far into a ladder. Like, I don't know if I have to actually play this opponent and beat him in order to take his spot, or, like, if he's not on, do I just get his spot? Do we have some of the same people sitting up top here? Yeah, Cat's here, Simthier's here. And then we've got Cat's here as well, Shady's here, Video Gamer. So yeah, they continue to make it through, which is pretty interesting. Juice. Throw down those cards. All right, Caesar. Calm down. I need you to calm down. All right, so we are up against a Setsu. Well, we're taking a lot of damage really early. But that's fine. I usually don't concern myself with taking damage early. It's usually pretty easy to come back. We're just going to keep souping them up. We are straggling behind. But we're going to be able to start hitting him really hard. It has rage on it. It has everything we need on it. And that's going to be spectacular. That's game. Well played, sir. Whew. We are making it. It's kind of cool to finally be sitting in platinum. I mean, I feel like this is like episode, I don't even know what episode this is, 149, 150. I don't know. It's getting quite up there. Video. Let's see what video this is. Like, I have the YouTube open over here. So this is, oh, we're not quite that high. So it's gonna be episode like 141, which is still pretty impressive. I can't wait to hit 150. I think that's gonna be really cool. We'll be pretty close to hitting 150 this month, which is also pretty cool. I don't know, I like mixing it up, like playing this and Duelist on the channel, like mixes up the different types of strategy that I have to use. And I think it's pretty cool. Alright, so we got our Succubus. Again, we're against a Setsu. Alright, so we've got a Smasher. Well, that's... Yes! That could not have been any better. That was amazing. Alright, so our succubus is going to go down. I'm going to stop buffing him. I'm just going to let him kind of chill out over there. Oh no. Where are all my damn minions? That's game. Well played. I don't have anything to play. Well, we now know why the Blood Golem gets played, because it's a fantastic comeback card. You can't win them all. We had a good run. We were doing pretty well for quite some time there. So I don't... We'll see what we can make happen. Maybe we add the Golem instead of the Drone Force. Just for those really good, like, oh shit moments.
Masters, get ready.
Hey, it's Freeman again. We've played him a couple times. Last time he wasn't even here. Doesn't look like he's here now either. Is he like just botting in? I don't know. I mean, I'll take another win for whatever reason. I don't know if it's really well played, but I mean, I'll take the win. Not sure why we only got 70 points. Maybe because we lost our streak. That could be it. I'm not really... I honestly don't even know how much experience you get for each win, so... Never really paid much attention. Yeah, I feel like this deck is fairly competitive. It's a lot of fun. I'm surprised I don't see any of them here. Like, there's no Milloween from what I can tell in here. Which is interesting to me. Like, Milloween's just not a top tier deck, maybe?
It's Minion Masters.
Vec rocks.
Duel.
Alright, so we're against a Ravager. That's a cool pick. Just to get rid of it. I feel like that guy was hitting me quite a bit, and he did not deal that much damage. Wipe him right out. That was a lot of damage on that poor little Puff. So we're going to hold on to that in case he tries sneaking out another Puff. It's actually been quite some time since we've seen a seen our Golem. Like, we're actually winning before the Golem, which is interesting. Because once the Golem gets played in this deck, the deck even ramps up to an even more insane level, in my opinion. So, there is that. 70 points. Let's do another one. I feel like we can get a lot of games done now, too. There was a while where, like, I would only do, like, one match a day. And now we're doing, like, dozens of matches a day. It was like, if the match was less than 2.5 minutes, then I would do a second match. Is I think how the series started out. And that was when time was, like, a bit more of an issue. I was trying to do a lot with the channel, and I was still trying to ramp it up. So, as time has kind of gone on, I've started to get in this bit of a groove where I know when I need to get certain stuff done. Hopefully live streaming is going to be able to start ramping up as well. We'll see how that goes. I want to live stream more often, but I don't want to impact my actual channel by doing so. Delphi? I think that's a streamer, but I'm not sure. So we're gonna take a little bit of early on damage. Well, he got blasted into bits. Oh, might be too slow. Oh, it was perfect timing. Almost too slow. All right, she still went down. We tried our best to keep her up. Oh, we missed all of those. I don't think he's gonna kill it in time. Well played. Whew. Well played indeed. I feel like this is one of the only like things I do on my channel, especially compared to like a Duelist, where I'm not constantly getting critiqued, which I kind of like that. We hit rank 3. I feel like, unlike Duelist, I feel like I understand this game now. Duelist is like always evolving. Like I'm always like, new class, now I gotta figure out how to play again. This game is a little bit different in my opinion. But it's a solid game. I mean, It is a very solid game. Let's see what we can make happen here. That is Mario hitting a bong.
Duel.
Okay. Ugh, she died. Alright, so just knowing that's in the deck, means that this dude here is going to have some issues, potentially. So we need to make sure to keep them apart. I think he's just dropping low-cost stuff trying to get his Beam of Doom. Oh, shizzle. Ugh. Ha! He missed! Woohoo! That's gonna be huge for us. So the downside is we need bridges. And grabbing the different bridges is going to be problematic. I can't believe that survived. I mean, he has a whole other realm of issues that he has to deal with now. Holy shizzle. I can't get the bridge. Oh my god. Well, that explains why people play King Puff. couldn't get both bridges, and that was a huge problem in that game. Like, that, a legitimately huge problem. Like, no matter what I did, I couldn't get both bridges. We don't have enough low-cost minions. And that right there is probably why we don't see Minion in the tops. At least not this version of Minion. And I don't know how much deck iteration you could actually see and still be competitive with this Minion deck. So we don't have any minions. Alright, so this is going to be one of those games. That I'm just not going to be able to get anything out, apparently. Like, if I keep dropping spells, I'm going to die. If I could get a succubus out, I think we're going to be fine. But getting that succubus out is... We are so screwed. Wow. Oh my god, we are so boned right now. I can't do anything. The deck is completely countered right now. Completely countered. He locked me down instantly, which is impressive. Like, he's definitely rocking a gimmick deck there that he's going to struggle with, I think, the more he plays. Yeah, that's 2 games in a row where just this deck was completely and totally unviable. And I think in order to actually make it all the way, like, through Platinum, you have to have a deck that can flex through pretty much any different scenario. And I think playing our spectacular and incredibly fun spell deck, it's not flexible enough to be able to deal with some of the more wacky combinations that tend to appear. Like the King Puff, like, there's no way this deck would ever be able to grab 2 bridges consistently with Drone Force 1 in it. There was just no way we were ever going to grab both bridges. He cost too much, and we had to cycle through our entire deck in order to get our next card. It just wasn't going to happen. And then last game was just we started off with a really bad hand, and because we got the really bad hand, we ramped up way too slow, and he just owned the board. We had to waste too many cards. I think one of the big things that this game is missing is a mulligan system that allows you to maybe swap out a card when you first start. We'll see if they ever add one. I think it would add a unique twist to deck building, being able to mulligan a card. Well, we did it. Oh, so close to death. That was beautiful. He really shouldn't have dropped in. that lost him the game. The fact that he dropped in and wasn't there to defend himself. If he'd stayed at his base, he could have easily taken out that one succubus and only had to deal with the other one. And I think he could have. So, but yeah. I still love the spell deck. I think getting it pushed all the way through is going to be a real struggle. But who knows? I don't know if we're going to play it again. I think I'm going to aim to do a friend brawl for Friday episode. Maybe I'll get my wife in on that. Or I don't know. I don't know who I'll be playing it with, but I'm definitely going to do a team brawl for the end of the week. So thank you all very much for watching. If you enjoyed this episode and you enjoy what I do here on this channel, please hit that like button, give this video a share, and let the world out there know what you're watching. It helps out a great deal. And yeah, thank you all very much. And as always, till the next video. Hello there. Thank you for making it to the end of my video. If you enjoyed the content here, why don't you watch something next over there on that little box? Or if you want to check out something new, why don't you check the recommended feed on right there? And if you're new to the channel and enjoyed the video you just got done watching, why don't you bop that little ghost right below me on the face as hard as you can and hit the subscribe button. Thank you all very much for your continued support. And as always, till the next video.